My name is Kohima. I am from Kohima, and this is Glutton. Yeah, I've opened this around July of last year. It stems from my obsession of food. Like it's never enough. I'm always thinking about food, and so I think the name just fit. The menu, we try to keep it seasonal, so we try to incorporate seasonal ingredients. So right now our signature dish is actually the nishi ramen, which is made with the anishi, and then so it marries the Naga and Japanese, I guess. So yeah, that one's very popular at the moment. A lot of customers that come here, they kind of say that it's a very cozy place, and I think in a way I want this to feel as homey as possible, because this is my passion, this is a part of me, and so when I have customers coming in, I want them to feel at home as well.
Where do you learn your culinary styles from?
I think I've just picked up the styles along the way. Yeah, just being inspired by food channels, lots of cooking books, and just kind of build up as I went. Yeah.
Do you have one, favorite cook?
I don't know. I mean, I have a lot. Yeah. But I like more of street food vendors, documentaries that you see on YouTube or Netflix, because they're more of like everyday people, not so much celebrity chefs. Yeah, and I think that's more inspiring for me.
Have you ever thought about opening stalls and doing our hornbill festivals and take the opportunity, grab the opportunity to provide the people?
Before I started Glutton, I actually opened like this little stall in Night Bazaar. I think it was around 2019 with my friend Junie. And it helped me kind of get people's reaction. I think it's always important to see how people react before you really open something big, because it takes a lot of investments as well. So far, a lot of the restaurants here in Nagaland, we don't focus on our own food, our own ingredients that we find here. So when you go to fancy restaurants, you're getting frozen food. You're trying to imitate food from other cultures, and I think it's really important that you focus on the ingredients that you can find here, because there's so much we can do with our own local food. And a lot of chefs, I think, when you look at European chefs, like you see in fine dining and all, it's just like this, their version of traditional food from their culture. And I think refining our own food and plating it in a more modern way, I think that's really interesting. When I decided to do this, I had to take in the positives and the negatives as well. So obviously when I told my mom that this was what I wanted to do, at first she tried to discourage me, because she told me that this is a very hard line of work and you'll be very tired, you won't get days off. So I knew what I was getting into, and so even on days when I don't feel like going to work, like I have to think about what I have decided on, and so I have to tell myself this is what I chose and this is what I'm going to do, and I have to stick by it.
If you could change or go in a different lane when you're starting a cafe, you could have done something different. We all have our own decisions. And if you could mention one, what would you have changed? Opening your own cafe or something like that.
I don't think I would change anything, because I really believe in fate and timing, and whatever worked, out, it worked out because it was meant to be. I guess passion and discipline plays a lot, yeah. Because even though I love what I do, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's a very easy job, because it's not. You have to be, standing most of the time, and work can go from anywhere to 12 to 14 hours sometimes, including prep time. So it's not an easy job. It's not an easy job. So you have to be really disciplined in that way. And there were times when I was sick, but I still came to work because we're a new business, and so you can't lack in that department. You can't have off days. Sometimes you're really tired, but you have to wake up and you have to do what you have to do. And so I think it's not just about passion. You have to be really, really disciplined. And for me, I think if it comes to it, giving an advice, I would say that you have to be really disciplined in that, because from my own experience, I've realized that even on days when you don't feel like getting up, you have to. Yeah.